Come on, go. We're live.
For real? You do it. I did it last
Okay.
week.
All right, fine. What's going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, back again with another edition of the Real Talk Podcast, episode 51. And Audrey, what's up? How
What's
you
up?
doing?
Sorry, I froze. I have to mentally prepare myself. I'm gonna
You
go.
reminded me of 8 Mile when B Rabbit goes upstage and he just can't,
He's just like, I can't say anything.
But the difference is like you've like slayed the intros before. Like it's in
I know.
you. I know it
No, I
is.
know. I just have to like pump myself up and like put it in my head that I'm gonna do it, and then I'll be fine. But like if you
Yeah.
put me on the spot, just like, all right, do it. I'd be like, I can't.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were like the opposite. Like if you okay, cool. I'll just do it. Like if you're get put on the spot, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. That's true because I feel like that can work for me too sometimes, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Has to be like a in between mixture.
Yeah. Giving a
But
shout out to Robert again. What's up, man? Hi everyone. He said 8 Mile, LOL.
great movie. Love that movie.
But yeah, Audrey, it's 11:11. Do you believe in that?
I do believe in that. So make a wish.
Okay, hold on. Live on air. Everybody who's
Oh
watching
my
this,
god.
make a
I'm
wish.
like
You get into like the zone or something like you
yeah,
like
I'm like, okay, hold on. Yeah, no,
she's
I always tell everyone that like if I'm around someone, I'll be like 11:11, make a wish.
yeah.
So
I only like if I just happen to look at the time and it's 11:11, then like okay, like I'll do it.
well, I
But,
mean, it's a common misconception. I'm gonna nerd out for like a
damn.
second. It's a common misconception that that means to make a wish, but in
Yeah.
reality, in numerology, it means that like the angels are around you, like they're guiding you. Your spirit guides are guiding you in the right direction, in the right path.
Huh.
So yeah, that's basically what it means. But
Yeah.
it just means that you have like good vibes around you. So right now is the time to take because when you're in a good mindset, then that's when you can manifest things faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I think the saying came from like, oh, make a wish from that. But
Damn.
but yeah.
Audrey dropping the knowledge on here with the
I
that's
just wanted
dope.
to I just wanted to drop the knowledge really quick because like I said, I always hear people say that like make a wish. And I mean I say it too, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to explain a little bit more behind it.
In detail. So you're what's that saying, I guess? The law of attraction, is that kind of like sort of fit into that?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
you
a
attract
big
the
believer in
vibe?
that. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that just because it makes sense to me. Like when you actually kind of read more about it and you do more research, it doesn't sound as crazy as people sometimes would think it is. Like people are like, "Oh, it's stupid. Like it doesn't work." But when you actually know the science behind it, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Damn.
So
We need to have a whole episode just on that. Like
I
that's
love
interesting.
yeah. I love that stuff. Like I love reading about it and I like watching like a lot of videos. Like I know on Instagram I follow a couple of people that are like they get really into it, like really deep stuff
Yeah.
and I'm just like, "Whoa." But yeah, I like it. And I think it's just like it's kind of like it's an easy way to live your life, you know? Like it doesn't require a lot. It's just pretty
Yeah.
simple. It's really simple and I think it works. So yeah, we should totally have. I'd be down, dude, to have an episode just about uh about that
We'll
and
throw
how.
in like astrology in there, like the zodiac and all that stuff.
Do you believe in it kind of too, right? Or is it just for fun? Like you're like,
Um, I kind of believe in it, but also just like for fun, I'm kind of like in that area, but like 10% of me like believes it. A little, maybe more. Because
yeah,
sometimes like I read my horoscope and it's like spot on, but I know like a lot of people's are it's kind of like generalized, a little bit.
hmm
But yeah.
yeah. Well, I think well when you go and look for because you're a Scorpio, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at the traits, do you think that they match you pretty like good, or you think it's kind of off,
I think it's pretty spot
like
on.
spot
There's
on?
like yeah, because one of them says that I'm violent and I'm not violent. I'm like what? Like
Well, I don't think it means that you're violent. I think Scorpios are known to be very like kind of like harsh in a way. Like they're very like not harsh. That's not the right word I'm looking
Yeah.
for. They just have the bad rap of the zodiac that they're like the mean ones kind of, but they're not. Because I'm a Scorpio. That's my moon sign, I think. So I don't think that I'm like that either.
I was
But
like, wait, Scorpio, you're born this month. Like,
yeah, well, it's
but-
because you have your sun, you have your moon, you have your
oh, you see,
rising.
I did not know about that.
Yeah, no, it's not
It goes
just one.
deeper.
No, yeah, it goes way deeper. Like
That's what you said.
you have the you,
I had to. My bad.
my God, you have your three main houses of
Yeah.
the zodiac, so that kind of makes up the person that you are. I hate you, dude.
I just
I
had
hate you
to.
so much. I was like, damn. But yeah, so I could get into that, but it is very more like really deep stuff that you can get into about it. It's not just
Yeah.
like, oh, my sun sign and that's it. Cause I'm a Leo and I don't feel like I'm a Leo. Like kind of,
Oh, really?
but not really. Yeah, I've never really felt like a Leo. And I don't know, because Leos are known to be super dramatic. I am a little bit dramatic, but they're known to be like attention whores. Like they like attention and they like to be
Yeah.
in the spotlight. And that's not how I feel. Like I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really
That's
don't like
not.
it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like you do sometimes, but not generally. Like you kind of just like go away, don't look at me.
Yeah, no, I like to hide. Like I don't like to be seen. Like when I'm in public, I just don't look at me.
Yeah.
I get super awkward and yeah, so it's weird. But like that's why I said like it has a lot to do with your other signs. So one of these
Yeah.
days I'm gonna do your chart. We should do that. I should do your chart live so we
Oh,
can
damn.
know.
You're gonna expose me though. Is that like going? You know?
I'm gonna
Oh,
expose
damn.
you.
I'm gonna get exposed.
Yep. Expose all your deep dark secrets.
But you know what though? Talking about this whole positive energy and stuff like that, I woke up feeling pretty good. And I think that has to do because I was gonna say national, but I'm gonna say worldwide Kobe Day. It's 8/24, both his numbers. Yesterday was his birthday, so
Mm-hmm.
I think he's kind of, you know,
He's got the good
we feel
vibes.
that energy, you know, even after he's gone. So it's like, all right, cool, you know.
I know. Is that really? Did they make it a holiday, or is it just
I
like?
think like in some counties here in LA, they're doing it like it's official, you know. But I consider it like it's official. It's
Yeah,
perfect. 8/24, like, you know.
that was perfect. Yeah, I actually saw like videos of him circulating on TikTok, and it made me sad all over again. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's like his birthday was yesterday. So and then like I don't know if you've seen what his wife wrote to him. That was pretty sad.
That
You
was
know, but
brutal. Yeah.
yeah, it was. But I think even last week too, I was watching this like Jimmy Kimmel Live kind of tribute,
Hmm.
and yeah, it was just cool like watching them kind of like in their interviews like after they won the playoffs and stuff. You know, kind of
Yeah.
cool like walk down memory lane.
I know it makes me really sad. I saw the ones where he's with his kids, and I'm just like, fuck, because they show his like daughter, the one that passed away with him, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
sad. I can't believe it. I can't
yeah,
believe it. It's just it was a terrible, terrible time.
yeah.
Terrible day.
Like when something like that happens, like you know the whole year, and it happened like in the beginning of the year, so it was like a sign, you know, like you know this year like we won't, you know.
Shit. Yeah. I just remember it like it was such a shock to everyone that I think everyone was kind of shook. Like it left everyone super like you're just like what? That's not even possible. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
like
hard to
I thought he
believe.
was immortal, you know, like I
Yeah,
thought I was gonna die before he did, you know, like
I know. Like you just feel like these people like they're never gonna die because you're
yeah,
like they're just these great people that are throughout history. But yeah, I mean, it just shows how we are as humans. It's so
yeah,
sad. But yeah, I mean, that's cool though that it's Kobe Day and people are gonna use it to remember him. And
yeah.
we're still gonna talk about him for years to come.
I was about to get a jersey from him, like this new, like it was literally today. It was released today at 8:24 a.m. But it sold out so quick, you know, and I was bummed and it was like 120. Yeah, it was like
Oh, not
120
bad.
bucks, but it was like this Black Mamba edition. It looked really dope. You know, it had both his numbers, and I was like, hell yeah, like I'm down, and it just sold out. Like, damn it, like
And you were like there waiting on your phone, like,
no, like
ah.
the thing is, I woke up like after that, so I was kind
Oh,
of bummed. But like when I went on, like I think small and medium were gone, and like large and extra large were still there. I was all right, cool. But like on my way to like checking out, it just said all sold out. I was like, damn it,
yeah.
like just maybe like a few minutes earlier, you know?
No, dude, if you're gonna collect something or if you're gonna buy something like that, you have to be like
Yeah.
on it. Like you have to be refreshing the page.
But I didn't know that. I didn't. I should have known, but I didn't know that like they're gonna release like a special one, you know? And it looked
Mhm.
really really dope. And it's
Damn.
black and yellow, so like it reminds me of like the Steelers colors too, you know? So it would have been perfect, you know?
Yeah. It had your name written all over it.
Yep. Yep.
I
But
I don't think that that's an expensive price either.
yeah, I don't know. But you 100% sure it's being like sold for like 600-700 bucks right now, you know? And
Yeah.
people will actually pay for it, you know?
No, I know.
So
It's gonna probably go for a lot more. So
yeah. But maybe next time. Or for my birthday, Audrey.
you're like
You
hint.
start a GoFundMe for me.
We'll all pitch in.
Yeah, everybody.
Like, let's do this. Let's get John his jersey, but not if it's $600 when I could have got it for 120.
Yeah, I know. It's like damn.
That would be a little bit difficult for me to be like, you should have
Like
looked
he's
earlier.
cool, but he's not $600.
He's not $600 cool. Just
Yeah.
kidding. But yeah. Hey, I was gonna ask you. So moving along, how has your French press experience gone? 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
it's
drinking
been
my
really
coffee.
good. Like the first two times, I was still kind of like, okay, trying to, aim it perfectly, but I found the right balance now. And like I told you, I'm wired. I still feel it.
Yeah,
I've been really, really liking it. I don't regret my purchase at all. Like
I
at
know,
all.
dude.
Like I
It's like
really enjoy
so
it.
worth it. It's so worth
Yeah.
it. I feel like it's like the best purchase you could buy if you're a coffee drinker.
I wish I would have put it right here in my background.
Like, this is what I'm proud of.
Yeah.
And did you find the creamer or no? You still haven't found
No,
it?
I went to like 3 different Targets and nothing. Like the brand is there, but it's like the
The
whole ass
milk.
like a milk one, but
Yeah.
not the creamer. And I'm just like, fuck. Like
Yeah, I know. Well,
whatever.
yesterday I went to my Target and they didn't have it either, and I was so pissed. So I had to buy some other one.
It's
But
because all our fans, all our viewers, they watch the show. Like, oh, okay, cool. They just ran. We need a check from
I know,
Silk.
dude. They should cut us a check because yeah, I promoted it. I was like, dude, this shit will change
Yeah,
your life.
make
But
it to Audrey, and then send me 15%, Audrey.
but yeah, I had to buy another one. So now I'm like, I mean, it's still
Yeah.
good. It's not as good, but I also drink it. So
That's what I was looking for too, like another oat one. But I just like I don't know. Like I think like the third time I went to a Target, like I found one, a different oat one, but I was like, no, I kind of want to try like the first time I tried something like this, like the one you recommended. So right now I just been using a regular creamer. If I do use creamer, I made an iced coffee kind of. That's why it's in like this cup.
yeah, like a cold brew.
Yeah. Well, not cold brew, but I just did it hot and just poured a bunch of
Oh
ice because I didn't have time. I don't remember last night, so
no, dude, that's like part of my night routine now. Like I have it all set up and ready, and then I have it ready for the morning.
so that's your preference, cold brew?
During the summer, yeah, but during the winter,
Yeah.
then I'll go back to hot coffee. So
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like there was a few days where I didn't make coffee because it was just too hot, and I was like, I was like, wait, I can just throw a bunch of ice in it, kind of make a
and
nice
boom.
coffee. Hell yeah, I'm good to go.
But I'll go back to the hot stuff soon because it's already almost the end of August. So
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
I mean
dude.
fall. I mean no autumn, or is it
Autumn.
one and the same?
Autumn, boy, autumn, and then winter. Wait, yeah.
It's like
No,
what
isn't
happened to
it?
fall then?
Is it I was like, wait, no, it's backwards because when I think isn't it autumn like during September though?
That was so cheesy. And 500 Days of Summer, his next girl. Oh, my name's Autumn.
Yeah, that was pretty lame.
I
That
was
was
like, really? Like, Come
Super
on.
late. Oh, and it was that one girl. Fuck, what's her name? She came out in that movie called The Roommate with
The roommate.
Leighton Mister. I don't know how to say her name. The girl from Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never saw that movie called The Roommate where she's like crazy and she like.
Oh, I remember it now, but I haven't seen it. No.
But I'm trying to remember the name of that actress because she kind of blew up, but then she just never did anything again.
Hold up. I'm going to fact check.
I think
500 Days of Summer. That's one of my Valentine's movies.
it's a good one.
Clark Gregg comes out? What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Isn't he the
Minka Kelly?
Yes, Minka Kelly. That's her name.
Oh yeah,
look.
she Gossip Girl.
No. She didn't come out in Gossip Girl. She came out in
Yeah.
The Roommate with the girl from Gossip Girl. That's a lot of girls.
What the? Oh, okay, yeah. She looks like she would come out in Gossip Girl.
Yeah, no, she kind of blew up, but then kind of like no.
Yeah, she hasn't had a movie since like 2018, Night Hunter, with our boy Henry Cavill or Cavill. Oh my god, don't even get me started with him.
Why?
Big fucking man crush on that guy. Like, I don't care. Him and Ben Affleck.
You're like, dude, I would just
have me now.
have me. Oh my god. Well, I'm very, very proud of you for not being ashamed to say that you have a crush on him, on a dude.
Nope.
I think guys are. You know what? Okay, so I have a little confession, and I really this is.
Damn, hot take, kind of.
It's just I'm embarrassed to say this, but as you know, I wasn't feeling that great last week.
Yeah.
It was so weird. On my birthday, dude, I felt really sick, and then I proceeded to feel sick for like the next couple of days.
It's like clockwork. It's like it knows.
Yeah. And so I wasn't feeling great, so I was just laying in bed and I didn't really do much, but I started watching Love Island. It's this like stupid reality show. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
You have heard of it?
No.
It's like it's such a stupid reality show, really bad. Like it's trash. It's complete trash TV. But I still was watching it as I would like crochet. I was still watching it and having it in the background.
Crocheting.
Yeah, and I was just crocheting and I was just having playing. But anyways, talking about that show, one thing that I realized is that guys are so much more like open than I thought they were. Cause I think I had this like thing in my head, or society puts this thing in your head where guys are like not supposed to admit if they find another guy attractive because that makes you gay or whatever, you know? And
Yeah.
or even a guy that likes to take care of himself, like if he likes to, you know, like look really good, like if he likes to wax his eyebrows or whatever, like that's considered like a little bit femme, like that's not manly or whatever. But that show, I was like, damn, the guys, I really like the guys more than the girls because the guys were just not judgmental at all. Like they had the greatest friendship out of like everyone. Like all the guys would just get along really well because they wouldn't judge each other. Like there was no like cattiness. With the girls, there is. With the girls, like it's like
100%.
talking shit about each other behind their backs and like, oh, like her eyebrows are fucked up or, you know, like shit like that. And the guys are just super supportive. They're like, dude, you look great in that outfit. Like you look amazing.
Yeah.
Or like they would just be like, he's a hot guy. Like they wouldn't care. And I feel like the girls were a little bit more like judgmental. So the reason that I brought that up was because of what you were saying, because you were just like saying that you have a crush on Henry Cavill, and I'm like, that's dope. I appreciate that from a guy if they can just be like, yeah, he's a hot looking dude.
Yeah.
And what?
I mean, it's 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get judged, I'll just put him on blast. Whoever's judging me, you know, like
You're gonna be like, dude, you're lying. Like, you cannot tell me that he is not an attractive dude. You know what I mean?
Like, come on, like, you know, like, that's why I should have like Man of Steel. It's just like one scene where he's just like shirtless. Like, I know it's like 15 minutes and 23 seconds into the movie.
And John knows exactly when it starts and when it
Yep.
ends. You're like, that's the highlight of the movie.
And in The Witcher too, he just comes out sometimes when he's in the hot tub.
You know what though? He's not personally my type, which is hard to believe because like you said, he's an attractive guy. I know he's an attractive guy, but he's just not my type. So I think I tell that to people because they're like, "How is he not your man crush?" And I'm like, "It's just he's just not my type." It's simple as that. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not blind. I know he's an attractive dude.
So if he was just like throwing himself at you, you wouldn't. He just
No, because he's just not my type. Like he would have to have a freaking banging personality or something like that. That I'd be like, okay, maybe.
he's a nerd.
Is he?
Yeah, he was playing like I think when they called him when he got the part of Superman, he was playing like I think Dungeons and Dragons or something, and like he almost missed the call. And then there was that video of him like building his PC and shit. Like it was like $5,000 plus. To him's like $5.
Aw, that's sweet. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And looking at him, you wouldn't think that.
You'd like, you think he's like a man's man, like he's over there chopping wood with a cigar, you know,
drinking whiskey,
yeah, just in the morning, you know,
talking,
girls,
talking, yeah, like he's just at the gym all day, like he's a gym rat. Wow, that's so interesting. I didn't know that. I think I had heard that he was into like Dungeons and Dragons, but I wasn't sure if that was him. Henry Cavill.
See, there it is. Gangster Puffs. I really like his little picture, by the way, with the corgi.
That's me. I drew that.
Did you really?
Yes.
Damn, look at that. You need to start commissioning these things.
I know, right? That was my first time.
That's really cool.
Doing digital art, like in that type of style, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. I like the whole picture because you see his PC and you see the fucking what is it called? What is it called? The thing. But yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah,
it's the thing. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out, and hopefully one day we can make a shirt or something. That'd be dope.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. I'll buy one.
I wanted to create something for the Real Talk, but
you don't have nothing to go off, huh?
Well, like I mean, it's because it's like the most thing that I can think of is like a reel, like a movie reel. But I'm just like, it's been done.
Yeah, I know. I remember when we first thought of it, like I would send you like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what about this or that, you know? And it just none of them kind of like. It kind of seemed like you've been done before, like you said, you know.
Yeah, it was just kind of like I don't know. I have to think about something more original that kind of fits us better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not something more generic in a way, I should say. Yeah. But yeah. So we established that Henry Cavill is a good-looking guy and he's a nerd, and that just makes him 10 times cooler.
I'm so happy right now. We like dedicated like a whole 5 minutes.
Oh, but you know what? I was gonna say I didn't know you were a Ben Affleck fan to that extent. I thought.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh, I really like Ben Affleck.
Especially like I don't think he's the greatest actor. You know, I think he's decent. And I might think he's a better director. But oh man, in The Way Back, he broke my heart. But anyways, I really like him. Like especially watching all the Kevin Smith movies that he's in, like Chasing Amy and stuff like that. I became a real big fan. Like, all right, cool. Like he's maybe not like the Academy Award winner actor, but I really like that guy. He's cool.
He has a very like sarcastic attitude to him that I like. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it.
Yeah.
But I will have to say, if I was on the outside and I was just a single gal minding my own business and I came across Ben Affleck and his brother, I would definitely go for his brother because I think his brother.
Yeah, 100%. I know you would. Like, he's good looking too, though.
But I think I just like his personality better. Like he's just a lot more like awkward and shy.
Yeah, with the beard though. I think I prefer both of them with the beard.
Yes, definitely with the beard. Yeah. I like the whole lumberjack aesthetic. Yeah. But
again, just chopping wood.
Just living in a cabin with a flannel, chopping wood, making coffee. That actually sounds really nice. But anyways,
everyone, hell yeah.
But I really remember I watched Ben Affleck in this movie that he came out with Sandra Bullock in the 90s. It was called Force of Nature. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
And I remember liking him in that movie a lot because he was just a very awkward guy, but like sarcastic and funny. And I liked it. I was like, oh, that's dope. But now, like when he played Batman and stuff, I was like, I didn't really care for him as Batman, as you know. So I was just like, yeah.
Did you hear that? I just came back and just turned to my little. And by
He's
the
like,
way,
yeah, I heard.
we're gonna be talking about DC fandom, and Audrey. So stay tuned. Audrey's hot takes on it and stuff like that. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. We'll talk about it.
I mean, there has to be someone to stir shit up, you know? It can't just be both of us gushing over it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true because I feel like everybody right now is just like in the honeymoon phase of it. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of like praising everything. So it's gonna be interesting to
Dude,
hear.
everyone's like obsessed. Everyone cannot even.
Even girl nerds, they have boners right now and shit.
Yeah, everyone's just like eating it up and they're just like amazed by it. So, yeah. So it'll be interesting to hear both sides.
But first, you want to get into our Blu-ray haul, Audrey? Or later?
Yeah, sure. No, yeah, we can do that now since we only have a little bit. I only have a little bit.
So anybody who's watching who follows my Blu-ray stuff, I'm not gonna be having a Blu-ray haul for this month. It's actually gonna be in the podcast. I might edit it out and just kind of put it, that'd be pretty cool. Because I only have 4 spoilers. I only have.
That's a little bit for you.
Yeah. Especially like with the last few months, there was one where I think I had like almost 50 movies.
Shut up.
Yeah, look.
Dude, you know what? Yeah. Oh my god, I hadn't even noticed that on top you have like boxes.
Oh yeah, like I'll break the fourth wall, I guess. Like which?
Like, holy moly!
And then like it continues down, like.
Dude, pretty soon you're not gonna even like have room for anything else except movies.
My whole room is gonna be based off just Blu-rays.
Yep. Well, let's do you want to take turns or do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Ladies first.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Well, my first pickup for my birthday, I thought it was fitting. I picked up this Little Shop of Horrors FYE exclusive.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Damn, it looks really shitty, but I promise it's really cool.
No, yeah, like those FYE exclusives are pretty cool.
Yeah, I really, really like it. It's got Audrey 2 right there. And then right here it says Home of Audrey 2. I think it's super dope.
I thought that was very fitting when I found that out.
Wow. Yeah. So I'm really excited for the special features.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah. Yep. And I love the special features. So I was super excited about that. So I
miss him. I feel like I don't know what happened to him. Did he just retire?
He just kind of gave up. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But I really like him in everything. Like obviously Ghostbusters, Honey I Shrunk the Kids, Spaceballs.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, I love him too. I don't know. I don't know what's up with him, or maybe he just decided that he was done.
Yeah.
But anyways, another. Fuck, I have a.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Oh shit. All right. Sorry.
Okay. Speaking of Ben Affleck, this one was one of my favorite movies of his. He directed it, and it finally got a 4K steelbook, so I had to get it. And that's The Town.
Nice.
Damn, look at that, beautiful.
Nice. Wow, 4K Ultra HD.
Yep.
Dude, damn. I have a little confession. I've never seen that movie.
All right, guys. So my next pickup is gonna be.
I've never seen it. I'm telling you, I'm not the biggest Ben Affleck fan, but I have heard good things about it.
Yeah, I think it's one of his best movies. I think it might be my favorite of his. That he directed and starred in it. And yeah, it's just so dope. I really like it. It's like a heist film, and he plays like a fucking Boston guy, so he has the accent and shit. Well, I think he is. Yeah, he's from Boston, so he just plays himself technically. Jeremy Renner's dope in it. I just like everything about it. It's just awesome.
It's an awesome movie. I have
Yeah,
to check it
it
out.
was like one of my favorite films. Like I think it came out in 2010. It was like one of my favorite films back then.
Yeah, I remember it created quite a buzz when it came out. So, woo.
Yeah.
I definitely have to watch it because, like I said, I know that it's gotten really good feedback on it. But I'm so sorry I haven't watched it.
Real quick, Aaron Johnson says, I believe Ben Affleck was in Jack Ryan film Some of Our Fears, in which I kind of wish that Affleck should have been in
Been-
more Jack Ryan films. I haven't seen those. I think I seen that one. I think it was with him and Morgan Freeman, but like a long time, probably like in theaters, But I haven't seen it like recently, so I can't comment on that. But I know Jack Ryan has a lot of cool films. There's a bunch of actors that have played him, and now Jim from The Office is playing him in Amazon. What's his name? The
Who?
actor.
Oh,
Jim?
John Krasinski?
Yeah, John Krasinski. He's playing him now, and I heard it's a pretty good show. So
I have to check that out then. Wait, you said it's on Amazon?
yeah, it's on Amazon.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kind of weird, huh? Like,
Well, I have Amazon Prime right now, so that'll be cool. But anyways, moving along to my next pickup. It was a Criterion, and this is
yes.
Valerie and the Week of Wonders, and her Week of Wonders. My bad.
That looks pretty cool. Is that like blood on the leaf?
Yeah,
Or the flower?
yeah, it's really pretty. I love the cover. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I have to get it because this one, for some reason, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, anyone that knows, but every time I would try and look for it on Barnes and Noble's Criterion section, I could never find it, or it was always like sold out. But I found it on Amazon. And it was actually pretty affordable, so I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna buy it." But yeah, this is like a Czech film, and it's supposed to be like psychedelic horror.
Have you seen it?
Fantasy. I saw it a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, like when I was like 20. But I wanted to buy it, so I'm happy that now I officially have it.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So I'm really excited for that.
And Criterion was put on blast this past week. Remember?
I know.
I can't believe. I couldn't believe that. Like I was like, really? Like where?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, do you want to shed some light for our viewers in case they don't know what happened?
Well, basically, I believe I don't know if the president or like whatever of Criterion came out and addressed that, and that's how it was kind of like, hey, like everybody like blew up. It was on IndieWire and stuff like that. But basically, out of like the 1,000 and something movies that are on Criterion, only 9 of them are from black directors, and that's like crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's bizarre. Like I didn't know that. I just assumed, and that's bad of me, But yeah, I own one of them. Do the right thing,
I was about to say, I was like, probably I want to say like 5 of them are Spike.
Probably, yeah. Spike has some like the majority of them, but yeah, they said that they need to do better and like put a lot of other voices out there, like black voices, and I agree. I think there's a lot. Like, I would love to see an A24 Criterion release. Like that would be dope. I don't know if that's ever been done, but I'd be all over that. I'd be
that
all
would
like,
be really cool.
yeah.
That would be really cool. And you know
like
what?
Last Black Man. Oh man, Criterion. Like that would look so beautiful.
You would definitely buy that and pick it up.
100%.
Well, because I think Criterion was doing a showcase where they were showcasing black directors and movies about stuff like that, but I didn't know if it was actually movies that they had in their collection. So apparently it wasn't. So that's interesting. That's really interesting. But you know what? Good on them that they addressed it.
Yeah, they stepped up and said, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna do better," and like
Yeah, because I mean they've always been such a diverse company. You know what I mean? They're all about that. So it is interesting that they didn't have more available. But
it's not just American films. They do a great job in doing worldwide, like movies from all over the world. So it's kind of hard, when you want to highlight like a lot of voices, So, but hopefully moving forward we'll get some more.
Yep. All right, your turn.
All right, so going on to one of my favorite films of all time. I remember watching this in theaters, and I just loved it ever since. And I can't believe I didn't have it before.
Let
And
me
like
see.
the little song that comes out, just makes my whole day. You know, that's a Nacho Libre.
Wow, you didn't have that
No, I didn't have it, and I feel like I should probably dress up as Nacho Libre. I think I could pull
for
it off.
Halloween?
Yeah, I just need like a wig.
Yep, I agree. Please,
I
everyone.
love this movie, Audrey. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, we've talked. I think we've talked about it before. That it's like a great movie. It's also one of my
I love Jack Black too.
faves.
I love that
I
guy.
mean, I think in that one, I was so happy because it was it was about lucha libre in a way, you know.
Yeah,
So I thought that was super cool because I was like, damn, that's super dope, and I really really enjoyed it. All the performances were really good. But yeah, that's a
and
great
if
pick.
I'm not mistaken, there is some actual famous Mexican luchadors in it too. So
Hmm.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember my dad told me that he was like, yeah, he's an actual luchador, and I was like, oh, that's dope. I'm really happy
Yeah,
about that. So
that's awesome.
that was a
Good
great
on them.
pickup. I actually have it, but I think I gave it to my dad. Like I didn't keep it.
Mm,
I left it for him because he loves that movie.
yeah.
But yeah, so my last pickup is actually a series, one of my
Ooh.
favorites. Yeah. I think I mentioned that I wanted to pick it up on here, and I finally did. And I'm super happy that I did because it's in time for Halloween
Oh,
almost.
the monsters.
The Monsters Complete series. So yeah, I'm super excited. And I was looking at the bonus features, and it says that it has an episode in full color. So that'll be interesting because this show is in black and white, as you
Yeah,
know. So that'll be super interesting.
that's really cool.
But I'm really happy that I picked it up because I tried looking for this to stream somewhere and I couldn't find it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. So I'm really excited because I have this one and I have the Adams Family one. So I'm done.
Yeah,
um,
that's really cool. You
yeah,
said that because I don't know when it was, but I think it was Saturday. Saturday, my brother, yeah, the day of DC fandom. My brother wanted to watch something DC related. He hadn't watched Birds of Prey, and it was on HBO Max, and he started streaming it, but it just looked like shit. I was like, dude, I have it in 4K. Like, why don't you
yeah,
just watch it? And then yeah, just night and day difference. Like,
yep,
it just you can't compare it. I have actually having it.
yeah. I agree. And I was also gonna say though that this one. So I went to FYE to buy, well, just to look around, right?
Yeah,
Um, and
lucky.
I had already ordered this one, luckily off of Amazon, and I got it for $22, which I thought was a steal,
Yeah.
considering that it's a series. And I went to FYE and they were selling it for 46. I was like,
Oh
damn.
damn.
Yeah. So
Good thing
beware.
you got on Amazon.
I know. And you know what? I would be more than happy to purchase it from FYE because I like them.
Yeah.
But dude, that's like a really big, really, really
Difference.
big difference.
Yeah.
So I was just like, no, I'm happy because when I saw it on Amazon, I thought that was a really good price.
Yeah.
So I just picked it up. But yeah, I'm super excited to have it playing during Halloween. But yeah. So those were my pickups. Super satisfied for my birthday month. I thought
Yeah.
I'd treat myself to some movies.
And guys, it's never too late to wish Audrey a happy birthday. So and send her
Aw.
some gifts and stuff like that. So happy
Yeah, right.
19th birthday, Audrey.
But dude, I wish I was 19. Shit. When I woke up that day, I was like, damn, I'm 20. I'm not gonna say.
She's
But
20 something.
I'm 20 something. But I
Yeah.
was just like, damn, I don't feel it, which is good.
Yeah.
But in a way, it also scares me because I'm like, that's how it's gonna be, and I'm gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna be like 50 something, and I'm gonna be like, damn, I don't feel 50 something.
Yeah. Well, me, it's like the reverse. Like this birthday, I'll probably feel like I'm 39, you know?
Whatever.
I'm just like, yeah, my back hurts. Like some always hurts now, waking up.
Yeah. You're like, well, I'm telling you, I woke up and I just didn't feel good, and I was like, is this what happens when you feel old? You just don't
That's what
feel
my
good.
brother said. He's like, once you hit 30, you're gonna wake up and something's always gonna be hurting.
Oh, don't
I was
say
like,
that.
nah, dude.
You're like, no, no, no. But
Yeah.
yeah. So your last one, right?
No, actually, I have two more. Um, the next one is also a steelbook of. It's kind of fitting too because of everything that's going on right now, based on his new film, and it's also the 10th anniversary of this film too. So that is Inception. Again,
Oh,
it had another
cool.
4K steelbook. Winner of 4 Academy Awards, and they're all
Yep.
technical. But
It,
still, I mean, I love this movie. Again, it's in 2010. It was released, and for me, damn, I don't know if it's my favorite Nolan film because even like Memento, like, it's fucking
is
dope.
it really your favorite?
I think it's between that and The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
Um,
was like, Dark Knight's not your favorite.
it's
That
kind of, I feel like a basic bitch say that. Like, oh, The Dark Knight, Inception, but I mean, you just
hey man, if that's your favorite, then that's your favorite, you know.
yeah.
But
Um, what are your thoughts on the reviews for Tenant? I don't know if you heard of them.
yes, I did actually. I mean, I think I'm gonna come off as a hater, but I've been like watching from afar. Like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see what the reviews
I
say.
knew it.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt. I was like, I could have told you that, but
Yeah,
no, everyone was having a conniption. But you know what? I'm not gonna talk bad about it because I haven't seen it, and I am gonna go watch it just so I can know for sure. But I kind of had a feeling about it, like in my
yeah,
gut. Like I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's too much of a, like, I feel like people hyped it up way too much. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
So
And
yeah.
it's interesting because most of the time when there's a director like that, when there's like an event, like Scorsese, Tarantino, Nolan, they usually lives up to the hype. Like Tarantino's last film, like I was over the moon for it, and like it lived up. Even The Irishman
Yeah.
lived up to my expectations. I think so, and it's getting a Criterion release, so that's awesome. I can't wait. But I don't know, for Nolan, I feel like I don't know. I guess he felt like some pressure to live up to like his name or something, to kind of try to have one of those like mind bending movies. And I feel like not necessarily you have to do that all the time, because then
Mhm.
it's just gonna be like a shtick, and the sticks, kind of, don't
Yeah.
really. So I don't know. I would really like to see a different kind of movie from Nolan next time, even though he does like. I get him though. He loves the cinema experience and he wants to bring that kind of, something like Dunkirk. Dunkirk was like made to be seen in a big screen, and like
Yeah.
I feel like if you watch it at home, it's kind of different. But I'm so excited, whenever, like, I mean, it's like at 86% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, and everybody's like, damn, like that sucks. But it's like, dude, like 86%,
No,
like,
that's still
like,
good.
yeah, like it's more than like
Yeah.
good, but it's like Nolan, so
Yeah.
everybody, like, oh, it's like if it's 92 or or less, it's like it sucks. But I think for me, I think it's going to be good. Maybe not one of his best films, but I'm excited to see it. I was really thinking about going to Vegas just to watch it in the
Wow.
theater over there because it's but yeah, I mean, like you said, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment on it. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a gift and a curse when you have like a name like that, Chris
Mhm.
Nolan. You kind of have to live up to yourself and shit. So
Yeah, because he set the bar really high for himself. So now I feel
yeah,
like it's just a constant battle of him trying to outdo himself, which is like funny when you think
yeah,
about it. When you think about it, he's his own competition in a way.
yeah,
Um, but I just feel like that movie, like those movies, they're very, very tricky. Like it can go from really great to just being like confusing and what the fuck. It doesn't make
yeah.
sense and it's just stupid. Can't deal with it. So I don't know. We'll see. But
We'll
the
see.
but I sent IndieWire's review to Ben because he's excited for it, like over the moon. And he
Yeah,
was like, I'm not even gonna look at it because their name sounds like they're gonna judge it already, like IndieWire.
yeah,
Yeah. He's like, so if it's not like it's too mainstream for them. And I was like, I mean, you could be right, but I don't know.
yeah.
That's why I said I was like, I'm gonna come off as a total hipster right now, but that's how I
Well,
feel about it.
even like me and you, we've always been that type of like we don't like Rotten Tomatoes. Like, well, it's not that we don't like them, but it's kind of we just like look like reviews are reviews. They're its own thing. Like
Mhm.
all that matters is what you think about it. Like go experience it. So
Yeah.
that's every time I like read a review or something, that's still what I keep in mind. Like, hey, look, that's just other people's opinions about it. Like I love some movies that have a like 13% on Rotten Tomatoes, or something like that. So it's like movies
Yep.
are subjective, like keep that in mind. So But again, I'm trying not to like set my expectations too high and then have something like that, happen. But like I said, I'm so excited. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably still my most anticipated movie of this year.
Not New Mutants?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's changed now, but I don't know. It's weird. Well, based on the movies that are coming out, because there's a lot of stuff that got pushed, so I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
see.
we have to wait till we can finally watch it.
And last but not least, my last pickup for this month. Again, I do remember seeing this one again. And it's like looking at this performance and the one he had last year, it's just like a night and day difference. But I really love both of them. This one, I love Henry Winkler, and he made me cry, and I'm not ashamed about it, but it's Click.
Yeah,
I love this movie.
that's a tearjerker. I just recently watched it. Actually, recently, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck, was it earlier this year or last year? I don't know, but I literally just recently watched it, and I really liked it. It's sad at
It's
the
very
end.
sad.
It's pretty sad,
It's a
but
great message.
yeah, but I think it's probably one of my more favorite Adam Sandler movies for sure. It like went up on the list.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a good pickup.
Mine too. But because I don't like all his bigger movies like Happy Madison, no, Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. I saw them like for the first time like 2 years ago, and I'm not a big fan of those. Yeah, like I feel like those are movies that you need to grow up with, I like The Wedding Singer and stuff. Like I like a lot of his older movies, but just those two I just can't,
They're like really, really, what's the word? Like, yeah, like you said, like I feel like if you didn't grow up with it and that humor, it's kind of like dumb.
Yeah.
But it's very quintessential of, I think, Adam Sandler. Like that's how he is.
Yeah.
But then he stepped into these other roles where I think it was a little bit more okay. It wasn't so like goofy, or dorky. Yeah, and then he did other like The Longest Yard is also.
Oh yeah. I really like that. That's one I need to pick up too. I really like that one.
I really like that one a lot. That's probably also one of my faves.
Yeah, because all the wrestlers and stuff, football players coming out. That's pretty cool. Chris Rock. You can't never go wrong with Chris Rock.
Yeah. And then he also did 50 First Dates, which was really good. And I enjoyed it.
That's one of my favorites too. I really like that one.
So yeah, I can completely understand. I feel like he was still trying to find his footing as what his comedic sense was going to be.
Yeah.
And he found it for sure in those movies. He did great.
Big Daddy too.
Big Daddy. Spanglish, that's also one of my favorites. I think it's overlooked a lot, Spanglish.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's often overlooked by a lot of people.
Does that include Jennifer Aniston? Is that the first time they collabed?
No, that one has Tia Leone and that other actress. I forgot her name. She's the Latina, but I forget her name. But yeah, it's like it's a really good movie. He plays a chef, so I highly recommend you watch that if you haven't.
Yeah, I'll put it on my list.
Yes, talking about list, did you knock anything off recently?
Nope.
You're a liar. I'm like, what a liar.
I've only seen like 5 movies.
That's a lot more than me this week. I didn't watch anything, TBH.
But that's like including this week, the past, and then the other week. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of The Office though.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say, I was like, dude, I'm too busy watching fucking Love Island. Which is terrible. But you know what, guys? I didn't feel good, and that's like something that I could just have in the background.
Yeah.
But what did you watch? On Hulu.
Okay.
But I'm watching the UK version. So the UK version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the UK version I think is better, and it entertains me more because I like their accents. Even though sometimes I can't understand a word they're saying. Like sometimes it sounds like they're not even speaking English. I'm just like, what?
Subtitles?
Yeah, I have to have subtitles because if not, I'm just like, I don't know what they just said. But yeah. But tell me, what did you watch?
All right, so first and foremost, we've been waiting to talk about this. I saw A Single Man by Tom Ford.
Sorry, I'll be back. Okay. You saw A Single Man? Oh, yeah, you told me. I'm so happy that you finally watched it. Did I hype it up too much? I feel like I hyped it up too much.
No, I don't think so because I ended up loving it. You know, I went in with it like with what you told me, but I don't think it was. I think you did a good job. Yeah,
Yay!
because
I'm
I
so happy.
thought I thought it was better than was expecting.
Mhm.
I ended up really really liking it. Um, it's really sad.
Dude, I
But
know.
that's just life. Like it is a very interesting look into like someone's thoughts and stuff like that. Like I really really like how they did that, and like sometimes it can be very like muddled, kind of convoluted and stuff. But I think what they did is very interesting,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's like a beautiful movie. It just makes you think about a lot, and like a just like a unique look at this guy's life.
Yeah,
And
'cause he's just a person, you know?
yeah, I thought he had a lot of swag though. I really like his vibe.
Well, he even says it in the beginning, like, when he's
Yeah,
getting ready and everything. I really like that bit too.
yeah,
Um, but, wow, I just thought about something. Sorry. 'Cause I was like, wouldn't it be cool? Because 'Cause I've always loved intros where people are getting ready.
yeah.
Like, so I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to put together a montage of
American
clips?
Psycho.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like American Psycho. Yeah, that's a great one. Devil Wears Prada, like when the girls are getting ready. I love that. And like that'd be cool to make a montage of my favorite clips. But yeah, sorry. I got sidetracked.
do it, and then upload it here.
I got super sidetracked, sorry. But anyways, yeah, he has this swag to him. He takes care of himself, the way he presents himself. And he's a smart man. He's a professor. So he's classy. But that's what I'm saying. Tom Ford, I think, knocks it out of the park to make everything just look so pretty and
Yeah,
aesthetically pleasing. You're just like, wow.
even the bar.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, I think it was nice the way he did it to be in someone's thoughts because it didn't feel chaotic as
Yeah,
a lot of times they can feel. Like you have movies like Taxi Driver or Clockwork Orange, and I think they all have that in common where it doesn't feel chaotic. Like it very much
yeah,
feels like they're narrating it at the right pace and everything. It's great. So
yeah.
yeah.
And then Colin Firth, like I told you, he's a man. Like everything I've seen him in, he's just been great. And I'm really excited to see the King's Speech because I haven't seen him, and like he won an award for that.
Oh yeah.
Um, so yeah, like I think him like playing that role like just really made the movie that much better. And it's always cool to see Julianne Moore. I think she's like one of those actresses that's like a chameleon. Like she could just be in anything and she's good too. Like small part, big
Yeah.
part, you know?
Yeah, she's good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like she's like, all right, let me do my job. And then she does it and she's out.
Yeah. Drops the mic, leaves, on to the next one. She's been in a lot too.
She has, but she always plays like I'm trying to think of oh no, I'm lying. Cause she did do that movie Still Alice, or was it just Alice? Where she plays
Uh
someone that has Alzheimer's.
yeah, I think it's still Alice,
Yeah. She did an amazing job with that too.
which I
I
haven't
think
seen, but I have
did
it.
she really? And I want to say she won an award for that.
If not,
Nominated.
she was nominated, yeah.
Okay. Because I remember that was a big deal. Like when it came out,
Mm,
it was
yeah,
considered a really good movie. But yeah, so that I thought that movie was fantastic. I loved it. I'm really excited that you watched it.
yeah,
And I think we can both say that we're excited for anything else that Tom Ford
yeah.
decides
That,
to direct.
that's what I was gonna say. He needs to do a lot more because that and Nocturnal Animals are fantastic. I love both of them, and he has
Mhm.
a very distinct, unique style too.
Oh yeah.
It's
Hmm.
great. Like I love it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Almost like a bit like he reminds me kind of like of Fincher a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fincher or my main guy, Von Trier. I think he has like a similar style where it's very
Yeah,
stylized. A lot of like slow pans, a
yeah.
lot of slow shots like this. I'm just kidding.
just,
Just like
just performing for us, Audrey.
well, because that's what it feels like. It feels like someone's like moving very slowly in their movies, like just like that.
And real quick, I know this is Rams, but I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so it like it's kind of like every time like I'm touching this, but it's the only cup that could hold my coffee and all that. So
You need to get a Steelers cup. What the heck?
I know. And then This is the one I got. This was full of beer when I got it at the Rams game. This was my first football game I went
Why
to.
did you go to a Rams game? Oh, because was it when they were in California?
Yeah, like it was the game, the first game they were back over here in California, and then
Okay.
my friend is a huge fan, so and he had an extra ticket, and I was like, of course, like I'm not gonna turn that down. And
Yeah.
that's when I saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They performed before so that was cool.
Dope.
That was really dope. And
Yeah.
LeBron James was there, just like everybody was there supporting LA. So
That's
that was
super
pretty cool.
cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yep.
All right. So next movie that you watched.
I saw Project Power, the Netflix one with Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, my boy. It was cool. I really liked the concept.
Oh.
I just think it was like kind of too rushed. I think like the script had a lot of problems, but I really enjoyed it. I like I would like to see a second one, and I think it's kind of set up for it. But yeah, it's really interesting, and it's
Is
cool to
that
see Joseph Gordon-Levitt in something. I seen him in 7500 or 7500 or whatever, a 7500 or whatever. The one where he's a pilot, and he was. I just missed that guy. He hasn't been in something in a while.
yeah.
So I want him to do more stuff. So
Yeah. I think Ben watched that because he told me something about that. But it's like a superhero thing, right? Or no?
yeah, kind of. It's I don't think it's based on like any comic books, but that's the thing. It's basically this company develops this pill, and like every time you take it, you have like a random power for like 5 minutes. Like it's not like a different power every time. Like you have just one unique power, but you don't know what it is. So
Okay.
it's kind of like it deals with like people in the black market trying to deal it and stuff like that, and like yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I don't think he liked it that much.
Yeah, like I didn't really see the trailers, and I wasn't really expecting much, so I think maybe that's why I liked it a little bit more. It does have a lot of problems, but like I really like the world they build, and I wouldn't mind them dipping in their
Expanding
hands
on that.
and yeah, expanding on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I feel you. I really like Joseph Gordon-Levitt too, and I do want to see something of his,
Yeah.
but maybe not that one. I'm just kidding.
Well, I loved him and everything that when he was in
Yeah.
there. But I say watch the other one if you want to see something new from him. Watch 7500. It's on Amazon, free.
75000.
7500. It's a code. It's like a pilot's code for something that happens.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. I'll
Yeah.
definitely look that up.
Yeah, definitely. So that was cool. Like a nice little. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 only because I really like the concept.
Okay.
If not, probably like 2.5 out of 5. But yeah. What about you? Did you watch it? I feel like you're being kind of quiet. You're like, what'd you watch, John?
Well, it's because I haven't really watched anything. That's why I'm like, fuck, John, take it from here. Because the only thing that I watched was The Circle, I think it's called, or I don't know if it's just Circle.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh.
I think it's Circle. Let me look it up because then it's
Yeah.
But yeah, I know which one you're talking about because Tom Hanks came out with one that was called The Circle.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like thinking, is it Circle? Oh yeah, okay. So it's Circle. It's just called Circle, and it came out 2015.
Yeah.
And it's like an indie movie, I'm assuming, because I didn't really see anyone known. But it was a really cool concept. It's about like a group of people. They wake up in some like room, and they're all like in a circle. And I guess without giving too much away, like they have to decide who they kill. Like, because if they don't make a decision, like someone will just get killed at random.
Yeah. Is
So
the
they
cover of it like with people with white suits or something like that?
No, it's like dots. Like kind of. It looks like dots. Like you see like lights. Like
I'm typing it on Google. I put Circle and Circle K comes up.
I know. You have to put Circle Netflix movie.
Oh, okay. No, it's something different then. No. I don't.
Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking about another movie. The
So
Signal. There you go. The Signal. That's what it's called. The one I'm thinking about.
yeah, but so it was cool. It started off like I was actually surprised because I didn't expect anything from it. I was like, this is gonna be terrible. But it actually started off strong and I was like, okay, I got into it. But then like towards like the middle end, you're just like, oh man, that was dumb. And then it kind of
Really?
picks up again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, it's a cool watch. Like whatever, just watch it if you want to watch something. It's very, very much like it makes sense for today, which is nuts because that it happened in 2015. But a lot of the conversations that they're having are a lot of the same conversations that people are having right now at this very moment. So it's crazy because all the political things that you could think of come up in this movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're basically just judging each other. Like, well, you did this, so you should die because I'm a better person than you. You know what I mean? Stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's crazy. But yeah, it was an interesting thing to watch. It was cool.
All right.
Like if you have something and you're just like, eh, I would say watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like the only other thing. Oh, and we watched The Rescuers.
Oh, classic. I love that one.
I had
On
never
Disney
seen
Plus,
it.
or
I had never seen it.
you haven't seen it?
No, I had
What?
never watched it. And that's why Ben was like, you have to watch it. And I was like, all
Yeah,
right.
I'm glad.
It was super cute.
Shout out to Ben. Hell yeah.
It's a cute Disney movie. I can see why it would be an original for sure, a classic.
Yeah, grew up watching that.
So now I have to watch the second one, The Rescuers Down Under.
in Australia, but the last three things that I watched were all like just rewatches, you know. Like one I mentioned was Birds of Prey. My brother hasn't seen it, so I watched it with him. I kind of liked it a little bit more, just kind of like, okay, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Throw it on. My brother couldn't get into her Harley Quinn narrating. He's like, "Is this gonna be the whole movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, kind of."
Yeah. Yeah, I was the same way, dude. I didn't like that either. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else? Sorry, I interrupted.
Then I watched Game Night again. Have you seen it?
Oh, is
Jason
that the
Bateman?
one? Yeah, and
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, what's her name? Oh, yeah. I never watched it, but I remember. Is it good?
Yeah, I really, really like it. It's like it's just like a comedy, you know, and it has like its shtick and stuff, but like I don't know, something about it just I really, really like it. Just everybody, all the performances, it's like really funny. I like the whole game that they're playing and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just like the comedy in it. I really like it. It's a fun time. Just, you know, just have some beers, put it on, have a few laughs, and you'll like it, you know?
Yeah, I remember I saw the trailers, but I never got around to watching it. So maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, definitely. I recommend it. Really recommend it.
All right, cool.
And then also I started that's why I'm rocking this shirt.
Harry Potter. Isn't it too soon?
No, because I thought about that too. I thought about that too, but I was like, you know what? I don't mind watching it 2 times. Like I love Harry Potter, you know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna watch it through and through, and then again when Halloween or Christmas time.
Yep.
Dude, I mean,
you can't do that, huh?
I mean, I can, but not all of them. I would probably pick and choose. Like I have my favorites that I'll watch during Halloween or Christmas. But like to have a full on marathon, I could only do it once probably.
Or I don't know, maybe I'll just, you know,
pick and choose.
Like as they come, you know, like maybe once a week or like, you know, and maybe in that time I'll finish it off, you know?
And I mean, okay, I don't know if this is just me, but for some reason it hits different when you watch them on TV, like when they're on ABC, the specials.
Oh no, I got my collection. You have it too.
Really?
We have the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my collection too, but for some reason I don't know why I get so excited when I see them like on the queue, like that they're gonna come up for ABC, the special countdown or whatever. I'm like, fuck yeah! I don't know why. It's so weird. I think
takes you back.
It takes me back. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's nostalgic for me. I'm like, damn.
The whole TV guide thing. I remember that. I remember when I used to get the books, like the little ones. I I was so
Yeah.
stoked. I was like, hell yeah, this is like what's gonna come on in the next few months, like make my schedule, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then there was the TV Guide channel, you
Yeah.
know, everything just
Isn't that nuts that we used to like plan out what we were gonna watch? That's
yeah.
crazy. That's so crazy.
And it sucked
But
like you're looking for one specific channel and you just missed it, like damn it, I had to go through all that again.
all over again. Oh, that's what happens also at hotel rooms. Like when you're flipping through it
Oh yeah.
and you skip it, you're like, damn, now you gotta go full circle again.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I'm glad that you're starting your Harry Potter journey
Yeah.
now. I probably will be following. But
Follow
anyways, now that we're hitting almost an hour, we're already hit an hour, my bad. Should we get down to the nitty-gritty, what everyone is waiting for, what
of
everyone
DC
came here,
fandom.
what everyone came here for? Everyone's fucking waiting. They're just waiting anxiously.
All right, Audrey, you start off.
No, you start off.
Okay,
I'm
well
gonna
basically
ricochet.
this past Saturday, DC had a kind of their own Comic-Con, you know, online. Had a lot of panels with a lot of, you know, of the stars of the shows, comic books, and movies and stuff like that. And it's been a really long time since I was excited for something like that. You know, even this past Comic-Con at home, I wasn't really, you know, excited for it. But I don't know, maybe it's just like the fan in me, the fanboy. I think I've been on record before saying that I prefer DC over Marvel overall. You know, we're probably gonna lose subscribers, but it is what it is. You know.
Yep.
So, and I've just been really excited for everything they've been doing. Like for Marvel, I mean, obviously, I'm going to be there opening night for all their movies, you know, the MCU moving forward. But I don't know. There's something about what DC's been doing and what they've planned to do and all the stuff that they showed on Saturday that I've been really excited. It just got me hyped, you know. And I just wish COVID didn't happen, so you know they can be in development, you know, further in. But yeah, we got a lot of like announcements. We got a lot of, you know. I think we got like 2 trailers and the rest kind of just like concept art or like, you know, like Suicide Squad just revealed like who's who in the cast and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But obviously you got my boy up here. And I even tweeted this out and like I've been saying this, Audrey, like if I can only see one comic book movie in the next 5 years, both Marvel and DC, it has to be the Batman, you know?
Yeah.
Unless they were making a Man of Steel 2. And I was so bummed they didn't announce that. But if they announced like if I can choose the Man of Steel 2 or the Batman, I'd choose Man of Steel.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like especially after this trailer for the Batman, I loved it, and I was kind of, you know, but I just feel like we've seen the Batman already. We've seen Batman like plenty of them, and we haven't really seen Superman, and he's been kind of done dirty, kind of just like in cameos and stuff like that, and
yeah.
like, so I just been really wanting to see something from him, especially with Henry Cavill, you know.
You want to give him the spotlight.
Yeah, like he deserves a spotlight. He's like the superhero, you know, even though I like Batman more, like he's my superhero, but I feel like Cavill and Superman, like that's like, you know, the superhero, you know. So but yeah, those are kind of like my quick thoughts, overall thoughts. I was excited, I was happy with everything. What about you, Audrey?
Well, I mean, as you know, I mean, for me, with superhero stuff, when it comes to both DC and Marvel, I kind of never get really excited until I watch the movie. It takes a lot for me to be like, dude, I'm pumped. I think the last movie that I remember being super like excited for, like I could not even stand it, was The Dark Knight. Like I remember that
Really?
that was probably the last.
Not even Endgame or Infinity War?
No, remember I was just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of like,
How again, Audrey?
Meh. But I remember I was stoked for The Dark Knight because I was just so excited about having a new Joker, and I was just all about it. But so when I saw the new trailers and stuff, I was also very kind of like, I'm still not convinced.
Yeah.
But rewatching it, I've already rewatched it a good amount of times. I rewatched it like at least 4 times now.
Yeah.
And
times that by like 10.
Yeah, I bet. I am getting more excited for it. I feel like I'm like, oh, okay, I can get behind it a little bit more. I'm still on the fence, but like I'm like, okay, like my legs over the fence.
Yeah.
That's if I could explain it. But I think everyone is just it took the way they dropped the Batman trailer, because it was like at night, right?
Yeah, over here it was like at 8 something. No, like 5 something.
Yeah. Because I remember it was already like later, and I was like, what the fuck? But it just took the whole world by storm. Like, that's been on all of my stories from Instagram. All of my friends
Yeah.
have been posting it, and people are just raving about it. So I think it definitely made a splash for sure. Everyone's super excited to see Robert Pattinson now. Everyone's like, dude, he looks great. Oh my god, he's gonna
All those
kill
people are
it.
like, "Oh, they got the vampire from Twilight." Shut up, guys. Go home. Like, like, come on. I was excited when they announced that. I was already excited because I love Robert Pattinson, everything he's been doing and everything I've seen him in. And I feel like he shed that light already. Like he's not the Twilight guy anymore. He's his
Yeah.
own guy. He's like one of the best actors in his generation.
Yeah. I think for me, I was one of those people, not because I was judging him because he was in Twilight or anything, but I
Yeah.
think I just didn't see him as he because of how he is in his roles. I
Mhm.
was like, I don't know if I see him as Batman. But
Yeah.
but now that I've rewatched it, I can get behind it because I'm hoping that what he's gonna bring to this Batman is a more like I don't give a fuck version of Batman
Yeah.
that we've never seen, or like a more like twisted, dark version of him.
Yeah. Like he straight
So
up kills fools.
yeah, or like him just being more like, oh man, like dark and twisty inside, which I feel that both Christian Bale and Ben Affleck lacked. That they didn't have that. Like, I believe that they're fucked up inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Robert can bring that. I'm hoping that he can bring that dark and moodiness to it that we all want to see from Batman.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
I really like that it's going to be year 2 from Batman. Like, he's already he's 2 years in, right? And I was talking to Mo about it, and I was like, dude, does he like straight up kill that dude he's sucking out,
yeah,
But if he told me like maybe since it's year 2, he's still learning how to control his anger and stuff, like,
mm-hmm.
and there's something really cool about that, like, because his one rule is not to kill,
Right, yeah,
so it's like it's a real cool concept if he's always like just at the almost there, and like almost
that's
every
it.
time, yeah, like every time he puts on the cowl, like he's probably like, damn, like, is this the night I'm gonna cross that line, like, I don't know, something
Yeah,
about that just seems really cool,
yeah,
and
yeah.
with that. But yeah, I mean, before that I watched the panel with Matt Reeves, and he knows his shit. Like I could just watch a whole TED talk of him talking about Batman, and then really, and I think he was on something because he was talking really fast, but um he seems like he knows his shit, and I really like that, um but I agree with Gangster Pups over here. Paul Dano, I love that guy, and I loved his movie Wildlife. And I'm excited to see what he does because I think the voiceover was him, the Riddler, just
Oh
kind of
yeah.
like just that was like just his voice, like fuck, like it's just so dope. Like this cast is stacked, and like I can't wait for that. Like Zoe Kravitz, obviously Colin Farrell, Andy Serkis, Jeffrey Wright, like just everybody. I feel like it's a spot on casting, and um, I don't know, I'm over the moon for it.
I hope that Paul Dano steals the show. I really, really do. The only
Yeah,
thing that I am scared of is I hope he doesn't come out looking gimmicky, because that would just kill it for me.
like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, like if he looks gimmicky, oh man, I'm gonna be so sad because yeah, like you said, his voiceover was amazing,
Yeah,
and I think he has such a unique voice to him, and he just knocks it out of the park. I
yeah.
loved him in
His
Little Miss
delivery.
Sunshine, and he's just amazing.
Yeah,
He's a great actor. Um, but I really, really hope that they don't make him look gimmicky. I'm like, dude, please don't. Which I don't think they will because this is a much more it looks stylized in a good way also. I like it. I like how the style looks. I like
yeah.
how, Rob
Very
looks.
Fincher-esque.
Yeah, it looks super cool. Zoe Kravitz looked great too. I loved her, like, her sneak peek that we got. She looks
Yeah,
great, and I think she's gonna be really good at playing Catwoman. Um, What? Oh, sorry, I was reading that in the comment.
You you kind of like saying something and just
Yeah,
like reading it. Like,
it's because you like clicked on it and it
yeah.
looked like it was like he was typing.
She said, "What?"
I was like, what? But yeah, so I think that it's gonna be good as they make Paul Dano look really good and they just don't turn it into some gimmick. Then
Yeah,
I'll be happy. I'll be like, all right, cool. But especially everything that he says is just that those lines that he delivered was spot on. So
yeah,
yeah.
very creepy, very just I don't know, like someone that can go toe to toe with Batman.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
personal too. Like he's saying, like even at the end, he's like, "Oh, you don't know it, but you're involved." Like you know. And a lot of people, obviously, because there's like the Court of Owls.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read that series. I know some things of it, and I have the volumes, but I haven't read it. But what I've seen and heard, it gets deep into like Gotham's history and even Bruce Wayne's history. His parents and stuff. So it seems like this is going to be more of a personal story, and like I feel like he already has like his trilogy like planned out already. And
Yeah.
knowing what he did with, even though he only did two parts of it, but the Planet of the Apes ones, I can't wait for him to just have a whole trilogy with Batman and all his, things and stuff. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I just everything about it, the Batmobile, just his suit, I like it more and more every time I see it. Um, and yeah, just emo Pattinson at the end, like with his mascara and stuff. He just I don't know, like just
You're like, hey, he rocks it, so it's
he can
fine.
rock it, and just he looks like a young, Bruce Wayne. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, like I said, I'm still like, oh, but I will say that it did get me more excited the more and more I watch it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like I can
You,
totally
you
see
still
this.
don't have both legs over the fence.
Yeah, I'm still not like completely like jumping in, but they're definitely enticing me more and more because I can definitely see where it's going and I like the way it looks, and everything about it. But well, I
Something
don't
in the Way by Nirvana, the cover seemed very kind of, ominous and kind of setting the tone.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So I liked all of that, and I was like, "Damn, this looks cool." The only thing, like I said, I'm sold on everything except uh,
Pattinson.
Patterson. Yeah, and it's not because I hate him or because I don't like him. I do love him, but I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he can bring it, but I am. If they do make him a more like zero fucks Batman, then I'm all for it because I think
Yeah,
he will bring that intensity because if I know anything from Robert Pattinson is that he can get really intense in his acting roles, you
yeah.
know? So I think he will be able to bring the right amount of intensity into that.
Like just those two lines, "I'm vengeance." Like I just got chills. Like so many emotions. Like I got a little bit turned on. Like just I was just like, what? Like just those
But
two words.
do
"I'm
you
vengeance."
think so you don't think it sounded forced like Christian Bale or Ben Affleck's growly?
That's something me and Mo were talking about too. That with his voice, doesn't seem like he's using some like audio thing, or he's not just killing his voice, or like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
it
a
just
dog.
sounds. I don't know. I think it does sound a little bit towards like Bale, a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's still kind of I don't know. I think it's really cool.
Dude, that must suck though, having all that pressure because everyone's looking at every little thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I can only imagine the pressure that he must feel to deliver that one line.
yeah,
Like you better fucking kill it, dude.
yeah,
Because everyone's like trying to figure out is he gonna overdo it with the growl or is he
yeah,
gonna be more like his normal voice? But I mean, overall I wasn't turned off by it. It wasn't like terrible,
yeah.
so that's good. But yeah, so that took the world by storm. Everyone's talking about it. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you've been doing, but go watch
You've
it
been
right now.
living under a rock.
Yeah, for real. But the other thing that you asked me about moving aside from Batman is Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
So how do you feel about that? Are you excited?
I'm totally in. Like I've ever since James Gunn was announced, I was like, perfect
Dude.
fucking casting. After what he did with Guardians, like I love both movies, and I just love his quirkiness, and you see that in even just like him announcing the cast and everything like that. Like it's gonna be a straight up James Gunn movie. just like bizarre, ridiculous, like, full balls to the wall. Like, I
Just
know it's going
fun.
to have action, comedy, just, the Suicide Squad. Like, it's become its own thing, and
Yeah.
just all those actors too. Like, he assembled, just like John Cena, Pete Davidson, like Peter Capaldi, the one from
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker. He looks all quirky and stuff.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion, just, and then also the people returning from the first one. Like, obviously Margot Robbie, Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang. Just, I don't know. It just looks insane. It looks kind of like a war movie, kind of.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I'm
Well,
just all in. I can't wait. King Shark too,
yeah.
my boy. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm so happy. And you know me. Like, I love sharks. So seeing that, like,
Yeah.
him just eating motherfuckers, like, oh damn. Like, I was just like, all right, I can't wait.
Well, a thing that confused me is that I think James Gunn said that it's going to be a war movie set in the 70s.
That's why I was kind of confused too, because it's kind of like its own thing, but a continuation. But I feel like he said it has that feel like of a war movie
Oh,
from the
okay.
70s. Yeah.
I wasn't sure because I just like I heard him say it and I was like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. But
Yeah.
if he's going for that feel, then that's great because I can totally see it being something so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with his music. I know he's gonna kill it with the music. And I think his sense of humor is right up my alley. So that I'm excited for too. I wasn't like over the moon about the trailer because obviously it wasn't really a trailer. It was just like kind of like
just kind of going through the cast, and there's like
Yeah.
behind the scenes one. So yeah.
But he's great. I love him, and I think that he will definitely give us something that we're more excited for than the first one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And unlike David Ayer just, well, I don't know if that was his decision, because obviously there's this whole release the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad, but just the soundtrack, like, I like the songs, some of them, but just his choices to put in, just randomly,
Yeah.
I feel like James Gunn has proven himself like having like great songs at the right moments that mean something, I guess. Like, if you listen to it, it goes along with the story, it goes along with the characters and stuff like that. So I think he is going to have like a unique soundtrack, but it's going to work a lot better this time.
And what I love about James Gunn is his music sense, he uses music that wasn't, how can I say this? Like, necessarily considered cool in that decade. I want to say, like, he uses like one hit wonders a lot, and he won't just use like all the songs that we already know. Like, very much David Ayer did. David Ayer used songs that
the more popular songs.
Like, yes, like everyone knows that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And James Gunn, he knows his shit. So he uses like songs that we know probably weren't super popular. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about that for sure. If anything, I'm just stoked. And to see if he's gonna be able to be himself and use like his humor, his quirky off the wall, like you said.
Yeah.
So he's gonna just be able to shine that and use it in the movie to his advantage. So yeah, so we have that to look forward to.
Yeah, we do. And another, going off kind of like music choices. I don't know if you saw the Zack Snyder cut trailer of Justice League.
I have watched
the same score, the same song he used in Watchmen. So I kind of liked it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if that fits, man. Like, I don't know, if you should have used it here, man. But a lot of people are saying that it looks like the same movie. I kind of agree, but knowing that it's going to be like a 4-part like series, and then eventually you can be able to see like it's a 4-part, like 4-hour movie.
Yeah.
I think they showed enough to kind of like, what? It might be the same like plot or whatever, but it's going to be very different. There's going to be a very unique, because the other one's like under 2 hours, so they're like, what are they going to do with the extra 2 hours, like, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of Cyborg. I know a lot of people didn't really like him, but I'm excited to see what they add to him, even to the Flash. I feel like Aquaman, he got his own movie, so and yeah, even to see what they did with the black suit with Superman and stuff. So I'm excited. But again, I don't know if I could have like, like I said, we were saying before, like maybe they should have used that money to fund other projects,
Yeah, you're kind of
for
like
indie directors and stuff, it is what it is. We're getting it though, so
Yeah, it's not up to us,
yeah,
unfortunately. But yeah, I kind of half watched it. I didn't really pay attention. But
yeah.
I didn't notice the what you said about the song. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna have to go watch it again because now I'm interested.
Because in Watchmen, he uses it when two characters have intercourse, and then they're like in a
Yes,
spaceship.
I know
Oh.
exactly which one.
So it's
I know
very
exa-
odd that he uses that song that he used in that scene for like a trailer. You know, it's like,
Yeah, that is weird. Why would he do that?
yeah. Even though I like the
Huh.
song, but
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the song. It's just the fact that he would go and reuse it. Like he can't think of another song that goes
yeah.
more fitting. I don't know. He's no James Gunn. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. When it comes to songs, he's no James Gunn.
I think James Gunn has made himself a name, like a household name, because of the fact that he impeccably uses songs in his movies.
Like,
He
well,
knows
that's
how
one
to.
of the strong suits. You know, like the
Yeah,
soundtrack's always gonna be so dope.
that's what fucking made Guardians. Honestly, like
Yeah.
it was just amazing. But yeah,
We also got a little glimpse of Black Adam. I don't know if you've seen like the little, I guess, storyboarding and like cartoon stuff that The Rock did.
mhm.
I love that line he said. I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but he said, Karnak needed a hero, but instead they got me. Like, I
Oh
thought
yeah,
that was so badass. I was like, hell yeah! Like, this was not a hero. He gives no fucks. It's The Rock, you know. Like,
yeah,
I was like, damn. And then the Justice Society of America, the JSA or something like that. The members they're using, like Hawkman and
yeah,
Adam Crusher, I think. But it looks cool. It looks like he's gonna throw down with some foods, and I can't wait. You know, it's The Rock.
yeah,
I'm always gonna be excited for what he does, and he just looks badass. You know, like when he's like just chilling on that throne, like hell yeah,
yeah.
like I can't wait.
You're like I'm so stoked for
Hell
anything
yeah,
that the Rock does.
yeah.
He's the man. But yeah, he does look good. I saw it and I was like, damn. Like, wow.
And he just straight out
Right.
called everybody. He's like Aquaman, everybody, and especially Superman. Like y'all better watch out.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn.
Hell yeah.
Super ballsy. I was like, wow.
But only
That's
I feel
crazy.
like only The Rock can pull that off. You know?
Yeah, he has that air to him, and that's his personality. He's always very like, come and get me. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
scared of you. He's
Just
just like that. Yeah. So I think he was perfect. He was definitely perfect. I love
yeah.
him. I
And
love
then
him.
we did get some announcements for the Flash. I think it kind of released or like before the actual fandom thing. Obviously Ben Affleck is back playing Batman one more time. Everybody just lost their minds. So he's going to appear with Michael Keaton as Batman in the Flash movie. So it's kind of like we're getting three Batmans. You know, that's
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy.
yeah. So
That's
were you excited to know he's coming back or
Ben Affleck or
Ben
I
Affleck?
mean, I wasn't a fan of his Batman, so I can't say I was excited.
All right, guys. So
I'm sorry, I know that you love him, but I wasn't like a huge fan, so no, I can't say I was excited about that. Like not like everyone else was. Everyone was losing their minds. But yeah. I mean, it still will be cool to see him
yeah, like
come back for that.
I'm really excited for it because I think he might be my favorite combination. Well, I think he might be my favorite Batman.
Really?
Especially 'cause he's just so huge and like he's I don't know, you know. Um, but I'm glad that he's going to be able to have like one more chance to kind of like say because he kind of left like you know in a tricky situation. So I'm glad that he could come back and kind of have his proper send off. You know.
Yeah.
I think they're going to use that the Flash to kind of send him off and kind of because said that Keaton was going to kind of take over in that universe. You know,
Hmm.
kind of being like the mentor and stuff like that. So it makes sense. You know. Um, yeah, I mean, I was excited. His new suit, the Flash's new suit, is kind of cool. I like Ezra, but I'm kind of questioning like, so we're just gonna ignore what happened with him like earlier this year, like WB.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, just forget about that. Like, that didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, that is a little weird that they didn't even take that into consideration. But
Yeah,
they didn't think it was that much of a like it wasn't that big of a deal for them to be like, all right, we're gonna have to pull you out of this, like they
yeah.
usually. But yeah, that is interesting. But I feel like they just really want him for that role.
Yeah, like I'm glad because I love Ezra, but at the same time, it's kind of like the elephant in the room, you know? It's like
You're just like, so we're not gonna talk about it? All right,
yeah,
cool. Damn. Well, I don't know. That'll be interesting to see though.
yeah.
But going back to Ben Affleck, so damn, for real, favorite Batman, huh?
I think so because I guess for a long time I just want because Bale I love Bale as Batman and Bruce Wayne, um, but I've always wanted to see like this Batman like a man, you know, like not saying Christian Bale's not because
Yeah.
he's like he's
I want
impeccably like great
a
looking,
man.
and stuff like that, but I don't know, just this like big fucking Batman that can, really like you can believe he'll go toe to toe with Superman, like because Ben Affleck is, he's a big guy, he's tall and everything like that, and just
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen him fight like that before. And just like this older, gruesome Batman, it kind of like he's been through some shit, like he's
Yeah.
lost Robin already, and like he's just kind of like, everything that he says in Batman v Superman, like um throughout the years in Gotham, like how many heroes and have been in Gotham, how many stayed that way, like he's been through it, and I like a lot about that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Damn.
Keaton is like I love Keaton because like he's the first one I grew up watching. Um,
I was gonna say, damn, no love for George Clooney or Val Kilmer.
Gilmore, them two, like I like again watching them when I got the set in 4K, watching them again, like I like those movies. I grew up watching those movies too. But I feel like they just had their one movie and that's it.
All right, we're done here, folks. And you know what? Okay, this is funny because I had a conversation about this with Ben because we rewatched all the Oceans movies,
Yeah,
Oceans 11, 12, 13. And I told him, I was like, isn't it funny that George Clooney is considered like a great actor? Like he's considered like one of the best, but I can't really think of a movie where he like you would say, wow, he deserved an award, or
yeah.
he's kind of like weird, like
He kind of just plays himself, right?
yeah, like he just
Sexy
passes
guy with money,
like a classy dude, but like it's just so weird to me because I'm like, okay, are we not gonna ignore the fact that Brad Pitt has had more roles that I think were Oscar worthy,
Yeah,
or that I was like, damn, he did an amazing job, than George Clooney. But they're kind of on the same level. When people talk about Brad Pitt, they talk about George Clooney. Like it's kind of like, oh yeah, like they're in the same level.
yeah,
But I'm like, dude, I was looking at his filmography and I was like, well, I mean, he hasn't really been in anything that I could be like, wow. You know what I mean? He
yeah.
was in I
Descendants.
I told I was like, I think he got popular because of ER, because he was
Yeah,
in ER. And he was great in that. But like movie wise, I was just like, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. But he was a Batman, so you can't ignore that. Can't
yeah,
ignore the fact that he was one of our Batmans. And looking back at the Oceans movies, I'm a huge fan of those movies. I love them. I
yeah.
think they're
I really like
so
those.
I think they're underrated, dude, to be honest. I feel like no one gives those movies enough credit.
Like those are the heist movies.
Like, and it's crazy because all of them are good. I don't think there's one that I'm like, "Oh, that one was really bad." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
maybe the last one was probably my least favorite, the 13, but I still enjoyed it, you know?
yeah. People
But,
say that the second one, they don't really like the second one. Like it's kind of, but I haven't seen it in so long. I
no, dude,
remember the
I love
third one
it.
a bit more, and obviously the first one's just a classic for me. Like just everything about it. Who directed it again? Soderbergh, I
No.
think.
No, I looked it up too. It was someone like that. Wait, wasn't it? Fuck, dude, I'm blanking. And I just looked it up too because we were talking about it. Um. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Soderbergh.
Okay, yeah, I could have like I was like I'm pretty sure it was him, but I'm obviously mistaken a lot. But yeah, just I don't know, just the look and feel of that one, just the fact that it was like the first one with that great ensemble cast. I really like it.
Yeah, those are great movies, and we literally were, like, analyzing them and nitpicking everything, and we're like, "Dude, these movies are just so underrated," because I think, what he did was great. Like the whole relationship between Brad
Tess.
Pitt and well, no, I was
Oh,
gonna say Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Like that's like the ultimate like bromance. Like you just want to
yeah.
be like they like
Yeah, I
set
want
the bar. They like set the bar for being like buddies. Like they're just great. I'm like, damn. I think that movie deserves way more credit than it gets. But
that. Is it you think we need more? He just doesn't say anything.
I know. I love that. Like they just like say stuff to each other, but they don't even answer, and they know what they're
Yeah, all
thinking.
right, we'll
Crazy.
get one more.
Yeah.
I think the
Like
last recruit in the first one was Matt Damon, right? His character.
yeah.
The last one they got.
Yeah. And he's great too.
Yeah,
Amazing. They're all
just
good.
everybody. Just
All
a
of them.
stacked cast. Everybody.
Yeah. They're just great. I love that. And it's just wow. I could gush about those movies because they are one of my um they're my favorites.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
going back to
Anyway,
Batman.
going back to Batman. I don't know.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite Batman?
Fuck. I mean, it makes me mad because I want to say Bale just because he has been in my favorite Batman movies,
Yeah,
but I'm still kind of like, hey, if anyone's willing to come and do a better job, like go for it, you know? Because I feel like there is someone that could probably do better than him.
I feel too like I might be wrong, and and think maybe Bale tried, but I still want them to kind of find the right balance of someone being Bruce Wayne and Batman. But
Mm-hmm.
someone said something interesting. I feel like Batman, like Bruce Wayne, he is Batman. Like that the day that his parents died,
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne died, and he became the Batman. You know,
He morphed
and it's
into
almost like it's almost like Batman just trying to be Bruce Wayne. You know, and I found that really interesting, and I feel like I don't know, maybe that's right, but I feel like there still needs to be a right balance between the both. You know, or something.
Yeah, I agree because Christian Bale brings, I think, something to the table of being Batman, right?
Yeah,
But then he also can show us that like Bruce Wayne side to him.
yeah,
But sometimes it just feels like he's being too much of a Bruce Wayne in a way. In some of
yeah,
them, in some of his movies, I felt like I was like, okay, he's a little bit too much, and he didn't show me enough of Batman, and I was like upset about that. So I
yeah,
think that's where it comes in that I'm like, I think there's someone that can do better. Um, but yeah, I think you're right. I think there hasn't been someone that can give us the happy medium that we want,
yeah,
that we're looking for, or maybe there isn't. Like you said, maybe they're just he's just Batman.
yeah. Like he's fucked in the head.
Yeah, he's just a. But you see, and Christian Bale didn't give me that either. He wasn't what I would have wanted for him to be.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucked up in the head, you know. Like
Like
I'm.
there's almost like split personality going on, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe, like I said, Rob will be able to bring that,
Yeah,
and he'll become
we'll
my
see.
new favorite. Imagine he becomes my new favorite
I
Batman.
know. In the first year, she's like, and then he just, dude, I
He's
fucking
like,
love.
dude, I love him. I mean, it could very well happen because, like I said, I do like him as an actor.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we don't know. Stay tuned.
But wrapping up the DC fandom, they also showed a new trailer for Wonder Woman.
Oh,
And that just that panel, I love all those people. You know, Kristen Wiig, Pedro Pascal, Patty Jenkins, Gal Gadot, Chris Pine. I'm really looking forward to that movie. I really liked Wonder Woman, and now it's pretty cool that like Chris Pine's going to be the fish out of water. So that's pretty cool. I feel like that's going to be a lot
yeah.
of the comedy of the movie. And then they show Cheetah, which I thought she looked badass. I watched a little bit more, and I was like, you know what? I think I agree with Ben. Ben said the CGI is kind of, you know. But I feel like it's better than the Cats movies.
Yeah,
You know, it's kind of
for
like that
sure.
monster night. Dude, imagine watching Cats like high.
Oh my god.
That should be like anxiety filled. I think I want to try that.
No.
She said no.
No, I don't think even if you're stupid high, I don't think that movie could be saved.
And then also like there was like a rumor saying that they had to go back and edit out the buttholes.
Yes. And the titties, the little cat titties.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
everybody's
"Are you
like, release the
kidding me?"
butthole cut.
Yeah, like oh my god, it's so dumb. But anyways, I wasn't that movie, it's like a hit or a miss for me because I really, really loved the first Wonder Woman or the
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. Yeah. That one was great. I loved it. And I wish they would go more for that, you know?
Mhm.
But I feel like they're just not. And I don't know. I just feel like it's going to get cheesy again.
I feel
And
like
Chris,
this one is just like balls, like kind of that you're just getting like weird with it, you know?
I mean,
Like
obviously, there's a girl that looks like a cheetah.
cheetah, her golden like costume, like with wings too. It's like really nerdy, like really comic book, like deep dive
But
into the
she,
comic
but
books.
she looks great in the last one with the gold. I was like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, wow.
Gal's like I wasn't really a big fan of her, not in the sense of like her as an actor or as Wonder Woman, but a lot of people were just like, man, like she's just gorgeous. And I was, yeah, she's really pretty, but I don't know, like I think she's growing on me, something about her.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when she first came out, I think the first thing I saw her in was Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, she's okay. She's not my type.
Yeah.
But then when I saw her in this trailer, I was like, damn, she looks good in that costume. In the gold one,
Yeah.
she looks fucking fierce. I was like, yes, she looks great. But I'm not here for Chris Pine's corny jokes. I was like,
Oh no.
no.
Damn.
I was like, shut up. I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
know. But it could be saved still. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm
I have faith
pretty.
in Patty. I think she wouldn't have done the second one without like, okay, we have like a solid idea.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm always really harsh on them when they first come out. So
Yeah. But I feel like that's good because you're like kind of not like intentionally setting the bar low, but kind of just being realistic about it. Like, okay,
yeah,
like watch the movie, before I'm gushing for it. Like
yeah, because I feel like those are the two kinds of people that get super excited when they see the trailer and they're just like, oh my god, and
yeah,
there's me that I'm just like, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this
yeah,
is gonna be as great. But I think that's why I want to stray away from watching the trailers just so I cannot even have that first perception.
yeah.
But we'll see. We shall see.
We'll see. But yeah, guys, I mean, let us know what you guys thought about the DC fandom event. Which you guys are excited for. Batman, Suicide Squad. I know they did some other stuff like for Shazam. But yeah, let us know in the comments down below. And I don't know if you wanted to add anything else, Audrey. I think this was a pretty cool, fun-filled podcast. I'm not crashing yet, which is kind of weird. Maybe I was like, I should check my pulse or something. Maybe that's not normal.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting hungry because I didn't have breakfast and my stomach's growling. I'm like, oof. But
she's gonna get grumpy.
yeah, I will. Just kidding.
Man, watch out. Get her food now, man.
Get her a food. Get it ready. Get my pizza ready. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, this was a cool episode. I'm glad that we finally got to talk about it. I know we were both bursting at the seams, like we just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
We were like, fuck. But I'm really happy that we did. And yeah, I'm excited. Theaters are gonna start opening up, I think in like next week. Yeah, by next week. So yeah, people are gonna start getting to go and watch their new releases. So that should be
Not
exciting.
here. Not in California, but
Wait, you guys still aren't opening?
nope.
Really?
That's why I was like, you know what? I'm willing to drive to Vegas for actually my brother's over there right now. He went for a little small vacation. And I'm kind of tempted to go to like chill with him and the fam, but also to watch some new movies, but I don't know. It's kind of
I thought that it was like in Cali too. That's crazy.
nah, it's unfortunate. It's just that I'm kind of waiting on the governor to say, hey, it's cool, but at the same time, I mean, it's still very real, like the threat of everything, and
Yeah.
to be cooked up with someone, that can possibly have it in the same room, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little bit terrified, but Ben really wants to go see New Mutants, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, me too. Those two movies, Tenet and New Mutants.
I won't take off my mask. I won't even eat popcorn or drink a sip of my soda.
Yeah. Just go in like a body bag, like
Yeah.
and a mask, and just a spray, disinfectant spray.
Yeah, I know.
Every 15 minutes.
There's just a cloud of fucking Lysol. But yeah. Well, that sucks. I'm sad. I'm sorry that they're not gonna do that in Cali, but hopefully soon. I mean, it's better, dude. Honestly, I really wish that they would off, but I don't know. We'll see. They have to get it rolling again. Try to get
Yeah.
it back to normal.
Like,
But
let's see how other states do when they, start rolling out. Like,
they're using us as a guinea pig.
yeah.
But yeah. But no, that was it. Good episode, you guys.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We talked about a lot. It kind of went by quick. I don't know if it was the coffee or something, but
Yeah, you're
yeah,
tired.
we'll be back next week talking, movies and everything else. And yeah, guys, stay cool, stay safe, be careful out there, watch more movies, and yeah, until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Peace.